Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the September 25th agenda meeting, South Plainfield Mayor and Council. This meeting has been advertised in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act, NJSA 10:4-6, with adequate notice of this meeting being provided to the borough's two official newspapers and also published on the borough's website. Ms. Antonides, can you call the roll, please? Amy, can you hear us?
She's on.
Oops, sorry. We're muted. Hold on. Hold on. Wow. There we go. Redo. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the September 21st agenda meeting, South Plainfield Mayor and Council. This meeting has been advertised in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act, NJSA 10:4-6, with adequate notice of this meeting being provided by the borough's two official newspapers and also published on the borough's website. Ms. Antonides, can you call the roll, please?
Yes, Councilman Benjavanga. Here. Councilwoman Mott. And Councilman Smith had another commitment this evening, so he won't be here. Councilman White.
Here.
Councilman Bullock.
Here.
And Council President Faustini.
Here.
Thank you. Can you please take us through a review of tonight's agenda, please?
Yes, Mr. Mayor, this evening there are no matters for closed session. We have the approval of the September 8th council minutes. We have one ordinance on for a second reading by title. There are 12 resolutions, 3 matters of correspondence, payment of bills totaling $374,104.15. Council reports, and we conclude with public comments. And that's all I have, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Council comments on agenda items?
None here, Mr. Mayor.
None?
We have no executive session for tonight. At this point, I'll open it up for public comments on agenda items only. Again, if you are on the phone-only meeting, you can press *6 to unmute yourself, state your name once you're recognized, proceed with your address, and then state your question. If you're on the WebEx meeting, there should be a red microphone with a line through it. Unmute yourself and do the same, and then proceed with your question. Open up for public comments on agenda items only. Seeing none, close the public portion. At this point, I'll ask for a motion to adjourn tonight's agenda meeting.
So, motion.
Second.
Motion by Councilman White, second by Council President Faustini. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Aye. Seeing no reason, we'll go right to the public meeting. Again, this meeting has been advertised in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act, NJSA 10:4-6, with adequate notice of this meeting also being provided on the borough's two official newspapers and published on the borough's website. Ms. Antonides, can you call the roll once more?
Councilman Benjavanga. Here. Councilwoman Mott. Here. Councilman Smith. Oh, I'm sorry, he's not here. Councilman White.
Here.
Councilman Bullock.
Here.
And Council President Faustini.
Here.
Thank you. Please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance and the invocation by Councilman Benjavanga. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Dear Lord, please look over this governing body, our residents, and our public safety departments, and guide us to do the right thing for our residents. Amen.
Amen.
Again, at this point, once again, we'll open it up for public comments on agenda items only. Reminder, you can use the red microphone to unmute yourself or *6 on the audio line. Seeing none, close the public comments. Can I get a motion to approve the council minutes of September 8th, 2020 agenda and public?
So, second.
Motion by Councilman Wolak, seconded by Councilman White. Ms. Antonides, can you call the roll?
Councilman Benjavanga.
Yes.
Councilwoman Mott. Yes. Councilman White.
Yes.
Councilman Bullock.
Yes.
Council President Faustini.
Yes.
Passes 5-0.
Thank you. For final adoption, ordinance 2181.
Putnam Park, and Shadyside Park in and by the Borough of South Plainfield, County of Middlesex, New Jersey, appropriating $300,000 therefore, and authorizing the issuance of $285,000 bonds or notes of the borough to finance part of the cost thereof.
Thank you. Can I get a motion for final adoption on ordinance 2181?
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Councilman White, seconded by Council President Faustini. As this is for final adoption, we'll open it up for public comments on ordinance 2181. Again, reminder, the red microphone, select that to unmute yourself, star 6 on the audio line to unmute yourself as well. Seeing none?
Sure,
close-
I have a,
Oh, sure.
sorry, Cyrus.
Sure, go
My
ahead.
name's Brian Chobar.
Yep.
I just have a question on ordinance 2181. Will the approval of the bond ordinance have an effect on next year's tax rate?
I'll turn that over to our, Glenn, are you on? You want to address the tax rate? I don't know if you can directly link anything to that, but I'll let the CFO weigh in on that.
Yes, Mayor. Well, you know, like everything else, I mean, hello, Brian. It's Glenn Cohen. You know, obviously, you know, we're looking at borrowing, you know, $285,000. There won't be any principal payments on this for the first few years. $285,000. I think our most recent interest rate was roughly 1%. We're talking about approximately $3,000 in interest expense on that, which would hit in 2021. You know, the impact, you know, would be nominal in next year, and over time, obviously, there'll be some principal payments on that. So it'll be financed, you know, somewhere in the area of 15 years. You know, there'll be things falling off, things coming on. You know, will it have an impact to the tax rate? In the short term, no. Over the long term, obviously, there is a payback component. So I don't see it having a considerable impact at all, if that's your question.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Mr. Silver.
Thank you. Anyone else? Okay, we'll close the public portion. Council comments on ordinance 2181?
I'm sorry.
None here, Mr. Mayor.
None.
You're okay, Glenn. No council comments?
You're right.
Yeah.
I was done on.
You're fine. Ms. Antonides, can you call the roll, please?
Yes, Councilman Benjavanga? Councilwoman Mott? Yes. Councilman White?
Yes.
Councilman Bullock?
Yes.
And Council President Faustini?
Yes.
Passes 5-0.
Thank you. Can I get a motion for approval on resolutions 20-251 to 20-262?
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Councilman White, seconded by Council President Faustini. Ms. Antonides, can you call the roll?
Councilman Benjavanga?
Yes.
Councilwoman Mott? Yes. Councilman White?
Yes.
Councilman Bullock?
Yes.
Council President Faustini?
Yes.
Passes 5-0.
Thank you. We have 3 items of correspondence: Recreation Commission minutes for June 9th and August 11th, Environmental Commission minutes for July 8th, and the Health Advisory Board minutes for March 10th. Can I get a motion to approve the correspondence?
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Councilman Wolak, seconded by Councilman White. Ms. Antonides, can you call the roll?
Councilman Benjavanga?
Yes.
Councilwoman Mott? Yes. Councilman White?
Yes.
Councilman Bullock?
Yes.
Council President Faustini?
Yes.
Passes 5-0.
Thank you. Can I get a motion for payment of the bills of $374,104.15?
So
Motion?
moved. Second.
Motion.
Sorry.
Motion by Council President Faustini, seconded by Councilman White. Ms. Antonides, can you call the roll?
Councilman Benjavanga?
Yes.
Councilwoman Mott? Yes. Councilman White?
Yes.
Councilman Bullock?
Yes.
And Council President Faustini?
Yes.
Passes 5-0.
Thank you. Mr. Rizzo is out tonight. Mr. Sordillo, anything for us? You didn't?
No, I don't have anything this evening. Thank you very much, Mayor.
Perfect. Mr. Cullen?
Mayor, just a couple of items real quick. I'm expecting the end of the week, our fourth quarter tax bills should be sent out, so residents should be receiving the fourth quarter bill probably over the weekend, possibly Monday. So early next week, the latest, possibly by the end of this week. If anybody saw late this afternoon, I stopped down by the pool. We did have two buildings. Now that we're closing up the community pool, we're finishing some of the final items in regards to the community pool itself. So the storage shed and the registration shed were delivered late this afternoon, and they're both on site if you were to drive by. And there's a few items that were on the agenda, like the electrostatic sprayers. Obviously, these are all COVID-related items. We've, in the past, at times have had to bring in outside companies to use those items. Mr. Miller's been great in tracking down, getting quotes and estimates on these. Obviously, we're purchasing them in light of COVID-19. There'll be things that are being utilized in our facilities after Election Day, before Election Day, after Election Day, and it's something that we're pretty confident is going to be covered under the CARES Act. And with that progress, Mayor.
Thank you, Mr. Cullen. Mr. Miller.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, thank you. As an update to the road projects, we had the pre-construction meeting last week for our next road job, which is going to be Corporate and Cragwood. That's a job that we got grant money on from the DOT, and we expect the grant to be able to cover the whole project. Tonight also, we issued authorized a change order for our ongoing road resurfacing project, and that will allow us to pave Clark Lane from Park up to Susan and replace the bad curbing that's out there. And with that, progress.
Thank you, sir. Ms. Antonides.
Yeah, just a small update, Mr. Mayor. This afternoon I had a conference call with the County Board of Elections, and they reported that they will begin mailing out the ballots to all registered voters this Wednesday, the 23rd. So they'll be going out in batches from the 23rd through October 5th. And that's all I have, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. And I see we do have our county election box on site already.
Yes, we do. Though it might be relocated. It's going to stay in the back.
Okay.
But it might be located on the other side of where that handicap ramp is.
Okay. Excellent. Councilman White.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. Just one quick announcement. Want to welcome, with all these challenging times, I'm always very pleased that businesses have found our community a place where they feel that they could still be successful amongst these challenging times. And Crown Fried Chicken and Grill has opened up on Park Avenue. They've been open for about a week or so. And stop by and visit them. They're in the plaza with Sal's and the other businesses there. But I was there, no comments over there from the peanut gallery, but I was there and food's been good. We had, I think Mayor and I had burgers from there one time, and we also, Noah and I had some chicken and some other items from there. So stop by is Crown Fried Chicken and Grill on Park Avenue, and this is their third location. So they are a business that's been thriving in other communities as well. With that, progress, Mayor.
Thank you, Councilman. Councilman Woloch.
I just want to mention that Resolution 2251, and congratulate the new junior firefighters, Chris Lee, Jack Anderson, Steve Zoe, and Patrick Malkowski. Thank you for your volunteerism. We appreciate that, and it's nice to have you aboard. And with that, progress.
Excellent. Congratulations. Councilwoman Mott.
And I would also like to congratulate the junior firefighters. Volunteerism is very important. We need our firefighters volunteering, as much as we can. So hopefully,
Melanie, you cut out.
that's.
Oh.
Can you hear me?
Now you're back.
Yep.
I just wanted to congratulate the junior firefighters as well.
Thank you, Councilwoman. Councilman Benjavanga.
Yes, thank you, you, Mayor. I'm just going to say that I missed not being able to see Mr. Sordillo today.
Yeah.
It's been about 12 years since he's been in the council chambers. So obviously, I can't see him on camera. He might have a little less hair. I might have a lot less hair than last time. But good to see you or hear your voice there, Mr. Sordillo. Always were good here in South Plainfield. And I know that 12 years ago was a lot longer meeting. So you're blessed with a short meeting this time.
I think he purposely picked the, I think he purposely picked the seat off the camera angle there.
There you go.
Yeah, nice to see you back. Council President Faustini.
Progress, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. I just want to mention, I did have the opportunity to film another episode of the, I guess we call it the Community Connections at the Board of Education. I do invite all of our other professionals and administration officials to take part in there. I think that is a good opportunity to share what's going on with the community and also show collaboration with the school and the Board of Education. Along with that, I know there is a parent meeting going on tonight, and I know the school system has been looking at our history, our COVID case history over the last month or 2 months or so. So I think, Glenn, we computed for them. It was pretty easy to compute, but I think we're roughly on our 30-day average is about 1 case. Still more than we would like to see, but I think that is a testament to everything that's going on around town. I know I'm most often in the ShopRite, and I think everybody's pretty much paying attention and doing the right thing there. Haven't had too much opportunity to, well, actually everywhere I've gone, I've seen pretty much compliance. So I know it's been a long 6 months now that we've been doing this, but we continue to trend in the right direction. So I think that's positive. And whatever happens with the school, I think they will look at the facts, look at what's going on, and come up with a decision between them and the parents, and I wish them all the best as they continue to navigate COVID in the school systems. With that, I'll open it up to the public once again. Anything on your mind? Public comments. Again, you can use the red microphone button, select that yourself, unmute yourself, just state your name. Once you're recognized by the clerk, go ahead and provide your address and then proceed with your question. If you're on the audio-only line, *6 should unmute your line and do the same. Provide your name. Once acknowledged, just go on with your question after you provide your address. So open up the public comments. Anything on your mind? And we'll start with our in-camera, or in-office camera operator, Ms. Boyle.
Debbie Boyle, Van Fleet. Thanks, Mayor and Council, the police, the fire for coming to our 9/11 ceremony. That was social distanced and very well, it was done very well. I just want to make a comment. I hope that there's a resolve for the Corner Deli and the Perry family. I know that we frequent that business. We frequented before he was the owner. And hopefully everything will work out for them. And thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Boyle. Anyone else? All right, I'm not going to call on people. Brian already had his question. Anybody else out there? Going once? Going twice? Okay, seeing none, close public portion. Again, there are no executive sessions for tonight. At this point, I'll ask for a motion to adjourn tonight's meeting.
So move.
Second.
Motion by Councilman White, seconded by Council President Faustini. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Have a good night, everyone.
Good night.
Bye, everyone. Stay healthy.
Good night.
Yes.